Hey drummers, today we're going to crank it up a notch. We are going to tackle the big huge fill from the song Stairway to Heaven. John Bonham, as you know, was a monster, amazing drummer, and this is a really super cool fill. We're going to have to break it down though because it's pretty involved. The Herta that he's playing has a replaced last left with the bass drum, but it also has a bass drum note in unison with the first note of the Herta. I know that sounds confusing, I'll explain it. So what it's going to be is right, left, bass, right, bass. But you also have a bass with the first note. So it's going to be like unison, left, right, bass, unison, left, right, bass. Get used to that coordination and then put it in the Herta rhythm, which is 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Okay, not easy because you have like that overlapping bass drum hands thing going on. Okay, once you have that, the next step is putting it into 4/4 phrase. And the 4/4 phrase that we're going to use is going to be different than what Bonham played as the fill. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we're going to play 4 of those overlapping Hertas, and we're going to play 4 16th notes. In other words, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. Okay, if you're comfortable with that, let's move it over to the drum set. Okay, now that you've got the overlapped Herta phrase happening on the pad, let's bring it over to the drum set. 1 measure of a simple beat, followed by 1 measure of the Herta phrase just on the snare drum. Now, let's play it just like Bonham did. His orchestration was snare drum, small tom, floor tom. Now, the one thing we have to change is beat 4. Okay, he didn't play 4E and on the recording. The fill he played ended with right, left, bass, 2 16th note triplets, okay? And this is actually kind of tricky. You may want to work on this separately for a while before you plug this in. But let me explain. Once again, beat 4 is going to be floor tom, small tom, bass drum, snare drum, small tom, bass drum. And of course, you can work on that out of time, right, left, bass, right, left, bass, right, left, bass, right, left, bass, until you get it up to tempo. Right now, I'm going to play the big huge fill that Bonham played in Stairway to Heaven at a slower tempo. Now I'm going to play it up to tempo. Now, let's hear how the master played it. Amazing fill. One of the things I like to do whenever I learn someone else's fills is I like to try my own orchestrations. I like to kind of make it my own. So let's do that with this fill. Let's go back to our simpler phrase, which ends with 4E and let's orchestrate the overlapping Hertas in different ways. Let's start out by just putting each right, left, right on a different drum. This time, let's put the first note on the ride cymbal and the other 2 notes on the snare. finally, let's play floor tom, small tom, snare drum with each overlapping Herta. So those are some other possibilities of what you can do with John Bonham's Hairta idea. I suggest you always do that. With every new fill you learn, play it 20 different ways around the kit. You might find one that really speaks to you, and that creates your own identity, and that's what we're all after. So thank you very much, John Bonham. And my name is Jim Linsner. Please check me out at drumlessonsbuffalo.com, YouTube, and Instagram.